Hello, good morning, everybody. So, I just want to jump on with another money mindset tip for the month. And as you know, on Friday we talked about decluttering, but it was more so with regards to mental decluttering. So, I give you the brain dump sheet, the wish list, and the worry list sheets just to free up some mental bandwidth, so we could start getting some focus and clarity around our money mindset and go from there. Today, I want to talk about physical decluttering, and then we're going to move on to emotional. So, what is decluttering? Well, some people may refer to it as spring cleaning, getting rid of junk or clearing out clutter. But essentially, what it is, especially for physical, it is getting rid of the old stuff that you no longer need. So you're working with the law of vacuum to make room for the new. And this was something I wondered about at the start when I first started my money mindset journey. And they kept talking about decluttering. And I was like, well, surely if you feel a lack mentality or scarcity, already, you're not going to want to throw away everything because you feel that you don't have the money to buy new stuff, and what if you need them? And it was something that it took me a wee while to get my head around, and I kept hearing it from every mentor was about decluttering, and I just could not see the relevance to it. Further on in my law of attraction, I realised about the law of vacuum, and yes, I seen you were getting rid of the old to make room for the new with your manifesting, but it was only really, I think it was the way Denise Duffield Thomas put it when I went through Lucky Bitch Boot Camp about cleaning out and not worrying about you doing it perfectly, just getting rid of that stuff and the attachment to it to make room for the new, that it finally all clicked. So it is a really, really deep process. Denise herself actually counts it as one of her number one personal development tools that she can't do without. So that's physical and emotional decluttering. And we'll get onto that a wee bit more when we talk about the emotional decluttering. But it is a really miraculous process that will make you wonder why you didn't do it before. And there is a great book by Marie, now I can't think of her name, Life Changing Magic of Decluttering, and she takes you through processes to make it really easy and simple. But for now, don't worry about how you do it, it's just the fact of the intention of doing it. And some people rush into it straight away and think, right, I need to declutter the whole house, car, shade, everything top to bottom, in one day, and it can be really, really overwhelming, and you just give up. So there's no point, because you're not going to stick to it. Even if you were only to take 5 to 10 minutes each day and go through each room. And that doesn't mean just moving it from one room to the other. It means really going through, looking at everything. So whether it be starting with your kitchen and going through your food cupboards, is everything in date? If not, chuck it out. Have you food in there that you can't actually use? So maybe you're gluten-free and you know that you shouldn't be sneaking those cookies. Well then, if it's in date, why not donate it to a food shelter or something like that? If not, get rid of it. Same goes for your bathroom. Go through all your cosmetics. Is there something that's out of date? Throw it out. Is there something that maybe you could donate somewhere? Or is there something that you're going to use? That's fine. If you're using it and, the right energy is there, that is absolutely fine to keep it. And what you should do is aim to go through each one of your rooms. And I know for us ladies, the wardrobe can be the worst, but really be ruthless with this, because you will benefit from it. So how does the universal law of vacuum work then? Well, as we know, there are so many universal laws, and the universal law of vacuum is one of the main 12. So hi to whoever's on, let me know. And what it really means is that when the space is opened up for something new, the universe will automatically bring in something new to fill it. So like attracts like, and the universe doesn't like there to be much space when it can be used for something else, because everything has meaning, everything has a purpose, a use, and nothing happens in this world without happening for a reason or having a purpose. So when you create space for something new or something better will be brought into your reality to fill that space and show you a new way of being. And it can even change your life depending on how big you're playing it, and what you're intending to create. But the law of vacuum will kick into action. It must be adhered to, like it is a universal law. So it will fill it with something new or better. And this is because decluttering is so essential to our money mindset and manifesting in general, because it disperses the energy. So many times we hold on to items in our home, especially the old ones, and they carry old energy, they carry old memories and feelings attached to them that maybe represent times in your life that were difficult, times when you didn't feel worthy, you were sad, you felt lack or scarcity in your money mindset mentality. So that no longer serves you. So the process of decluttering and moving that energy through your home and through your body and your environment has a direct impact on the level and success rate of the state of the things that you are in the process of manifesting, which is to better your money mindset. So to move from a mindset of lack and scarcity to a mindset of abundance. So that's just a little bit about physical decluttering. Like I say, everybody does it in their own way, but don't worry about how you do it. It's the fact of setting the clear intention to start decluttering. So go through every room in your house. Don't forget your car, because clutter really is just a reflection of what's going on inside us. Okay, so if you're finding that your house is untidy and there is a lot of clutter, well, that's just a reflection of what's going on inside, because our outside mirrors our inside. So it could mean that our feelings and our thoughts are very cluttered. And if we're having that, then there's no way that we can focus and become really crystal clear and intent on our money mindset if we're scattered on the inside and there's no room for that focus or clarity, if that makes sense. So what I want you to do is to start by decluttering. So physical, we'll go for physical first. You've already done, I hope by this stage, your mental decluttering. Now we're going to go with the physical. So get to it. Like I say, if there's anything that you can donate, well then all the better. Just make sure that you donate it with the best possible intentions and send it with love. And thank everything, even if you are decluttering or getting rid of anything, thank it for the purpose that it has served you, but you no longer need it, it no longer serves you, which is why you're passing it on. So start with that and see how it goes. Next we'll talk about emotional decluttering, and that's really just about getting rid of all those emotional memories around money. And that's a key part to your money mindset and how you can go about changing that money mindset. And when we come to it, we'll talk about different techniques that you can use in that process. But for now, start with your physical. All right. Be back with you soon with another money mindset tip.